gentlemen, I am back for another video, and guess what? It is Wine and Wigs Wednesday. Clink, 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 clink. As you can see, your girl has started off with this wig on and she is laid. Get close up to these edges. Don't get too close because your girl's not perfect. Look at that. She is laid. This wig right here was sent to me from samsbeauty.com. samsbeauty.com is an online beauty supply store where you can buy wigs, you can buy weaves, you can buy fingernails, you can buy toenails, you can buy everything that you need from samsbeauty.com. I'll go ahead and leave the store link down below. So this wig right here is the Absolute Luxury UpScale 100% Virgin Remi Human Hair Wig. It is a deep part lace wig. It is in the style Romance Curl 24 inches, and it's in the color Natural, which is more like a 1B. I'm gonna give you a few specs about this wig. It is a lace frontal wig, except there's a little bit about an inch of lace in the front and then an inch of lace in the part. The rest of it is covered by tracks. So it's a little bit easier to customize for wig beginners because you don't have all this lace to manage. The wig cap comes with, I think, 3 combs on the inside, and it also has adjustable straps on the inside. Of course, I always have my wig grip up under here because it keeps the wig secure. The wig is in 24 inches, and I'll go ahead and show you the length at the back. You can see, like, it starts off as this beautiful big wavy curl. It's kind of like a roller set a little bit. Those are the type of curls that you get when it comes out of the box, and once you wash it, you get more of a nice beachy soft body wave. Now the wig comes layered. It is a little bit shorter in the front, and I'll show you what it looks like when you take it down. See, this is the wave that you get without the braid. So it's like a nice little beachy wave, and I love that about this wig. But you can toss it over. It lays so flat. You can, even with tracks, the hair lays flat. So I love that. As far as how it straightens, such a gorgeous wave. I don't even want to straighten the hair, but I gotta do it for y'all. I'm gonna warm it up to 410 degrees. Woo! She gets straight, and the hair is bone straight. Look at that curl. She curls really well as well. It does a good job of curling. I don't know if the curls stay, but it does do a good job of curling as well. I'm gonna show you the things that I've done to customize her and make her look a little bit more realistic and fit more to my head. So if you want to see how I customize this wig, just keep on watching, and I'll be back with the rest of my comments. So we're going to start out like we always do by plucking the lace. So I'm just parting out like a sliver of hair in the part and plucking it out. I do this on every single one of my wigs. And I'm just going to speed through this because I've done this before. So as you can see, it clears up the part. I'm also going to do that around the hairline. I don't try not to use tweezers as much because, girl, I got a job. I got a full-time job. I got a man. I got things to do. So I just try and pluck the hair out in little tiny groups. It really does speed up the process. So I go right behind the hairline and pluck, and then I part behind that hairline and pluck. And then I pull the hair back, and then I go into it with some tweezers. Now, I end up tweezing, more and more. As I wear the wig, I may see a spot and tweeze that out, but I try and do as much as possible, but try not to do too much so it don't go bald. So I comb out all the hair and get all the excess hair out, and then I start and go back to that part. Since this part is a little bit thicker because there's some tracks beside it, I want to thin it out just a bit, just so it looks a little bit more natural. So I'll just take my time and pluck through there. And as you can see, it looks a lot more natural than it did in the beginning. So I did the same thing to the other side, and then I am spraying down the hair so I can work through these curls and go into the natural curl of the wig. I'm also taking some of the Got to Be Glued like freeze spray, and I'm adding that to the edges as well as the part to keep the wig flat and also making sure my edges look natural. This step is a new step, and I actually do think it works. So since I won't be bleaching the knots, I'm going to go ahead and put some foundation on the lace. Now this doesn't make the knots look bleached per se, but it does conceal them a bit. So I'm taking some Revlon Color Stay foundation, and then I'm using some powder foundation from Black Radiance and knocking that onto the lace and then spreading it out and setting it. The last step is to use some freeze spray just to set that in to make sure that the foundation doesn't move. So we're just going to cut off the lace. And then we're going to start adhering the wig. Of course, I always use my wig grip and a wig cap. And then I'm taking some Got to Be Glued and then placing that not on my edges, but right in front of my edges. Because I got to keep as much edges as I have. Girl, I ain't got that many. So I let that dry till it's like almost clear. Place the wig on my head and then start to place it onto the Got to Be Glued gel. So I'm using the end of a rat tail comb just to go ahead and get all those edges laid, honey. And as you can see, it's looking really, really natural. I don't really like baby hairs, but what I do is just push some of the hair forward to make it look a little bit more natural. But I don't like that whole baby, super baby hair look. I'm also taking like a sash from one of my robes and placing that around my edges and letting that sit for about, I'll say 10 minutes. Follow me on Instagram. You know, that was just a little plug for you girls. So after that, I'm just going to go ahead and braid the hair back just so you can see how flat this wig is laying. Even though there are some tracks behind the lace, it still lays very flat. I'm also taking some water just to remove some of that white residue that the gel leaves on your wigs. I tried to do a little style at the back, but that didn't really work out. But it still looks kind of cute. I'm also using water on the other side just to get rid of that look. I'm taking some foundation just to make it look a little bit more natural and so the lace blends into my skin. And this extra step made it look like, girl, that's my scalp. Yes. I think that is basically it. It is getting hot in here and this wig is about to melt off my head, so I need to go. If you have any questions about this wig, please leave them down below. All of the information about this wig, where you can get it, the links will be down below as well. Let me know, have y'all ever melted a lace before? Melting a lace means like you make it look real, like I did. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.